Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Mr. Narahar Shetty. It's wonderful weather. I'm having a going for the long drive. So today topic we'll talk about my favorite books because the previous video I has suggested few people to spend more time in the books. So I will tell you about my favorite five best books. That doesn't mean that they are the best books. They are everybody has an individual choice. So starting with my career. Uh, my first book was advice given to from my previous company when it was started company. My boss, Mr. Uh, Ashish Kohil, has advised me that book, and that book. After reading that book, it clearly my thought process towards the making money had changed, and my thought process of making my career serious was changed. That book name is You Can Win, written by Siva K. That book will teach you a lot about about the independent marketing skills. It teach you how the author was started his career selling the vacuum and becoming the biggest motivational speaker in one of the in India. And still, I believe that that was the highest sell books in those time of 2003 2004. I'm talking about. Civil Care is a wonderful book. I think you should read it at least once. So that will also teach you, about completely about your setting the goals and expressive people who are in marketing and sales that really worth for reading their book. Guys, second book is for my favorite is that is book is called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. That book the is if you read that book, you can think out of the box. You will start thinking that you wanted to do something for by own. It's like that. In that book, there's one small statement is there. Two people goes to college. One goes to get a good job, and second one go to give a good job. See how the different it is. That's the thought process. So if you wanted to be an enterpriser, you want to be a businessman, you have to read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. In that book, I has learned one thing. It's so it encourages you to think like a rich. It in that book I have learned one thing is that whenever you go to the hotel, give a tip, because when you give a tip to the waiter, and the waiter will have a small smile, and that small smile make you come again. So I had that point is I learned from this book, and trust me, guys, if you read this book, you definitely will love to become an enterpriser. Third book
Guys,
is
my voice was not
uh,
audible. Do the
sub.
I was traveling. You know that maybe the signals are not
Okay.
so great. So
Yeah, and the third one is Think and Grow Like a Rich. That book is, when you go for the, if you read that book, you feel that how you can be a rich. It's shows how to focus on your goals, how to imagine about your success. Like visualizations about your success. A lot of it in that book also will feel that you when you're reading that book you feel that you're rich. You think like a rich, talk like a rich. What rich people do normally. It's assemble all the habits and keep it in that book. That book is also very highly recommended, guys. I definitely prefer you to read that book and see the difference. And trust me, guys, when you feel that you are rich, you definitely can be a rich. Trust me. Now, the fourth one is smart investment. Now, till now, a lot of people will be earning a lot, but they don't know how to make a money. They will start saving money. To be very frank, this is a middle class people only save the money. Rich people do the investment. Now, what is the difference between investment and saving? See, people who invest the money, they calculate the inflation of the every year. Okay, the rupee value. See, every year the inflations for any country it will be 7.5 to 8%. So your money should grow more than inflation. Okay. Then saving bank account will give you only 6%. Fixed deposit will may maximum give you 7%. But if you wanted to make money, that book will teach you that when you are not working also your money will be keep on working for you. Yeah. So just imagine when you just invest in a smart way, a smart time, that money will definitely grow you so much rich that you don't need to worry about your retirement. So that book is very important because a lot of people know how to make money, but they don't know how to make money from money. So that books also will teach you to make how to make a money from money. So that's a very wonderful book, guys. Because when you don't know how to arrange your money or manage your money, then how much money you make it doesn't make difference for you. Okay. The fifth one is my favorite: power of subconscious of your mind. Power of subconscious of your mind. That book, it's had changed. It's a next level. Today that book is so famous. A lot of people are talking about manifestation. What is a manifestation? What is the power of subconscious of your mind? Is nothing but the brain is your boss. When you think your brain, when you send a message to your brain, let's say for example, when you put an alarm, if you want to go early next day morning, you want to wake up for any purpose 5 o'clock, you tell your brain before sleeping that I need to wake up at 5 o'clock. 10 times you keep on telling your brain. Trust me, without alarm, you will wake up at 4:55 itself because you had given a command to your brain. And when you give a command to your brain will only follow your command. That books will teach you that if you believe that you can be success, you can be a success. If you believe that you be failure, you be a failure. So what do you think? What you send a message to your brain, that happens. Trust me, that's called manifesto. It imagination that you had success. When you imagine yourself, you have success. Like say, for example, for students, if they say that they are seeing the rank in the newspaper and they are spending the happiness to their family, just imagine what you do in that day, and keep on imagining on that day. Let's say if you are imagining that you wanted to have offer letter from a very big company like any company which may be having Microsoft, Google, whatever, XYZ. Imagine the offer letter, your name, fill that letter has came to your Mail ID inbox, and you have opened that inbox and spend the happiness to your family. Imagine that, and that really happens, guys. That's the power of subconscious of your mind. And that book, trust me, guys, if you read it properly, your life will be changed like anything. Because people who are successful people, they are strong mind because they knows that when you comment to your brain, that follows. So, guys, these are my 5 best books which I personally have studied, and I think that I have grown little bit better than yesterday. So there are a lot of books are there, but if you read the book at least per day 1 page, I think it will make a lot of difference. Instead of, and rich people will only studies books. Okay, they learn a lot of things, and poor people or middle class, they only watch TVs. They watch Instagrams. They just keep on spending their time to making others rich. But if you want to be rich, start reading the books. Trust me, don't spend a time on your TVs and other things. Whenever you have choice time, at least a page or 2 pages of the day, it will make a difference. I hope I'm not giving advice, guys. Because I strongly believe best advice is not to give advice. So I'm not giving advice. It's just opinion about me, about the books. So if you feel it, you just go through these all books, and I believe that it make your life change. Thank you, guys, for subscribing me, and thank you for supporting me. And we see you in the next video. Signing off, Shankarao. Thank you.